Aloha and welcome to Showcase Hawaii, Hawaii's only home shopping show. I'm Wayne Nunez.
And I'm Lori Nunez.
Another great show for you. We are featuring a new piece. It's a new bamboo piece, actually. You could add to your collection.
Well, we keep getting requests. More bamboo.
Yeah, so this is our Aloha Bamboo CZ leaf pendant. This is very beautiful. It's dainty. Again, with the bamboo, a lot of symbolism, especially nowadays. You want to derive strength from somewhere.
Yes.
Get it from your jewelry. Jewelry that has some meaningful symbolism behind it.
It's significant. And I think when you give it to a significant other, it has more meaning too, because you can explain why you picked it. And so 2 stalks does mean love and companionship. And it's just any relationship that's important to you.
Yeah, a significant other can be more than just a spouse.
Right.
It could be a child. It could be
a friend.
A friend that's there. Yeah, so I mean, it means a lot,
and,
that term.
You know, I've been reading more and more about, as you age, and it doesn't matter what age we're talking about.
Oh, I don't age. Didn't I? I thought when we first met, I told you I'm never getting old. But yes, as you age, finish.
I lost my train of thought now. Well, anyway, so as you age, no matter what, I think I've been reading a lot that the people around you provide that support network, which is very important. You don't want to be isolated. So I think whoever is in your life that gives you that support, and sometimes you just need someone else to talk to bounce off all the thoughts that are in your head.
So they could be your stalk, your branch of stalk on the bamboo.
When
you give it to somebody, they may be you're the main, or maybe they're the main, and you branch off from them, or something like that. So that
would be neat for a child too, then.
Exactly, yeah.
Because we're always talking about with our daughter, which things did you inherit, good or bad?
Right, exactly.
Which
and
can
she
be
only
learned or just
she
genetic.
only talks about the bad stuff that she inherited from us. So, well, that's you or that's you.
I don't think so. But
let me point out, we have these beautiful inset cubic zirconia stones. The options on this, you could get gold-plated over 0.925 sterling silver, or you can get the silver tone too. They're about a little under an inch, maybe 3/4 of an inch across, or wide. So when you put it on, it's not going to overpower your whole self.
It's a very nice
look. It's dainty, but yet it's bold in the fact that it really stands out, because you have the bling, you have the stones, and you have that 18-inch adjustable chain too.
Well, I want to let you know that we're here to help you. A lot of you are first-time buyers, not first-time viewers. You've been watching for a while, but you're just not quite sure how it works. So it was funny because Cindy in Honolulu emailed, and she actually has ordered before, but she said, oh, I thought I screwed up on my prior order, and she was so concerned that she didn't do it correctly. And she said, I was just going to leave it, but here you came through and you took care of it and took care of me, and this is one reason you continue on with this excellent customer service. So it's just so nice when we get messages like that.
Well, I think a lot of people see how hard we're working behind the scenes. I had a caller this morning that said, wow, you guys do everything. And I said, well, we try to, and we like the fact that we're interacting with our customers, because then we get to hear what they have to say. But I think too, we were talking about a few shows back that how if you go with this next year in mind, just with more patience and kindness, I think it'll make your life so much easier. And we try to take that approach with all our customers. We have a lot of patience, so don't feel any stress or anxiety when you're calling us and you don't know the number of the item, or you don't know the price of the item. We'll figure it out. If you don't have the item number, we can usually guess what you were looking at, because there's certain things that our products have that really that resonate with you. For instance, this is that one of those products that might resonate with you because it's the bamboo and has a lot of symbolism. But we do have a lot of bamboo things. So if you don't remember the number or the item number, or you don't remember the name, you just remember bamboo, you can let us know. Okay, is it the anklet? Is it the bracelet? Is it the ring? Is it the pendant? Wow, we really do have a lot of bamboo stuff.
We have to go through and explain that again.
So just let us know. It's the pendant, Aloha Bamboo Pendant.
Right.
And we'll find it for you. And if you know the price, that helps too.
Well, I find a lot of you are getting really good at ordering online on your own. And many of you have said that you love that QR code in the corner, you know, where you can just put your camera on it and then it'll take you straight to the website and you can order.
Now, for some of you, you'll say, oh, I don't compute, or I'm too old, or I'm old school. We have people in their 80s and 90s ordering online, ordering on their phone. So it's not an age thing, it's a attitude thing.
Well, and I have some of you saying, oh, I'm 70 now. Hey, 70 is the new 40.
That's right. Exactly.
We have a lot of young
So
people.
I must be a teenager right now.
You're going to have to go back to preschool.
Right.
You're aging backwards.
70 is, I would say, if you go back and you look at photos of your parents, and this is any age, at 70, and you look at the 70-year-olds now, you would think they were in their 40s.
I've seen some amazing photos of people in their 80s and 90s who exercise diligently.
Yes.
And they look amazing.
I've said this before, I play pickleball with people in their 80s, and they are my benchmark. When I'm 80, I want to look and feel as good as they do, because they are amazing athletes at that age.
I have heard that a lot of it is mindset. You know, I mean, if you think, oh, I'm so old, and you associate it with aches and pains and things like that, then that's, I guess, self-fulfilling.
It is self-fulfilling. But you know what?
Yeah.
I also have found, and Lori and I unfortunately were old when we figured this out, that your mattress makes a huge amount of difference in terms of how you feel when you get up. You know, sometimes when you get up, you feel achy and you feel, oh, I'm getting old. It could be your mattress. It could be too soft.
We should be selling mattresses.
I should, actually.
I was thinking
we should partner with a mattress
place. I could
place.
totally sell a mattress.
But a lot of times it's your environment. Maybe you're not exercising. Maybe you're not eating enough or eating right. Maybe you're not getting enough sleep.
Even a little bit of sunshine.
Even a little bit of sun.
Because a lot of you stay indoors, right? And I mean, it's crazy because we're in Hawaii, but even we'll talk about it. You can drive past the beach
and never
every
go
day, but just never
years.
get around.
Well,
never just get around to stopping in. Whereas when we were younger, you know, you might always go every day or every other day just to hang out there.
And that brings me back to this meaning of resilience when you're looking at a piece like this and all the different symbolisms that follow this, and that's why I love this piece.
I also think it's about appreciating nature and what happens beautifully naturally, that the bamboo is in its own architecture of growth, looks so stunning and is so strong and durable. And then you have the beautiful leaves, and then I love adding the CZ. But it is really amazing when you think about it. I mean, sometimes I'll just look at plants or flowers and I'm just amazed by how beautiful they are just in nature. And of course, that's why they're always trying to recreate it, whether it's in jewelry or artwork.
Well, I think, and a lot of things can't be recreated and get that essence of what that design, that natural design is. And I think bamboo, because it's so structured and simple and modern, and at the same time the lines are very you can notice it right away. So they're very structured in a way that feels like it could be translated to something like this very easily. And we did. And then we got to add the accents of the blings too. So if you've never ordered, give us a call, 888-965-7467.
Or you can call our local number at 808-892-3337. Looking for Hawaii-inspired items at affordable prices? Watch Showcase Hawaii at 6:30 a.m., 3 p.m., and 12:30 a.m. every day on Spectrum Channel 1016. Okay, these are our Hawaiian scroll 10 millimeter bracelets. Very popular width. It's just under 1/2 inch if you're not sure about the millimeters. And it just looks really good. And we wanted to offer it in the silver as well as the gold.
Now you could see that detailing of the engraving as it goes around slowly. This is a heritage design. It's a cutout edge, which people love. Now you're probably wondering, can I feel that edge? Is the edge going to be bothering me? It's very smooth. But the cutout edge is a design that follows the scroll work, so it gives it that little more a little bit more extra detail on the design.
Right.
It's just under 1/2 inch wide, so you'll love the 10 millimeter size of this. I think this 10 millimeter is a sweet spot for a lot of people. If you ordered the 6 millimeter and you love that, you're gonna love the 10 millimeter. And the great thing is you could wear the two together.
Right.
Now this is a great price. We got these in stock. We had them out of stock for a while, but we got them back in stock.
Just because they are such a popular size. It's funny because people have been calling saying, can you send me a brochure? And we used to do brochures.
Yes.
But
I just want to talk about that. We used to do brochures every few months, and we used to send out thousands of brochures. So you could imagine the logistics that go into a brochure itself. Not only do we have to pick the items that are going to be in the brochure, we have to design it in a way that is going to capture your eye with prices that are too irresistible to not purchase. And then we have to make sure we update our address list, because we know a lot of people move and a lot of people don't live at their former address. And then we have to mail all those out.
But I think because
so it's pretty daunting.
You know who's doing the brochure because he's exhausted. But you know, what happened was because the show is on every day, and a lot of times we only have limited quantities. By the time we would get the photos, the printing, it's in the mail, you receive it, you call us, we'd be sold out.
Right.
So we put all the photos online. And for those of you who maybe say you don't have a computer or you don't have a smartphone, but if you know someone who does, they can help you go to showcasehawaii.tv and you'll see all our photos and the details. You can even watch videos. And then for those of you who do have cell phones where we can text a photo, we can text you photos or we can send you links so that you can just tap on it. You don't have to know a lot. You can just tap on it and it'll open up and you can see video and photos. And I wanted to tell you, so Charlene in Hilo, she sent us a really nice email. And she said, Aloha, Wayne and Lori, where do I begin? I received my order today and I'm speechless. I was like, wow.
Lori's putting her own intonations, but Charlene actually sounds like
the
this.
pictures you have on your website sold me, but upon opening the box, I am left speechless. The pictures don't do it any justice, although you do take nice pictures.
Charlene, I thought our pictures were pretty good.
It's more beautiful in person is what she means. Very sturdy. It has weight, but it's not too heavy.
I think it's more beautiful on you, Charlene. That's why. When you looked in the mirror, you were stunning, I bet.
She just said it's just perfect. And she says the shipping was super fast. I am amazed. It was packed really nicely. Why, thank you very much. And your presentation is so classy. I thought she was talking about us, but she said in the box with the bow.
Well, that's okay too.
Keep up the awesome job by bringing us high quality jewelry at affordable prices. I am now a customer for life and part of your showcase, Ohana.
And I gotta say,
Thank you, Charlene.
On that topic, the showcase Ohana topic, because I've been speaking about this show. We have the best customers. We get thank you emails on a daily basis. And, you know, I think people are shocked that we're so receptive and so responsive, but we try and get back to everybody that says thank you to us, but we get so many thank you emails that it's overwhelming sometimes, because like Charlene, they say all these nice things, and that email, we know, didn't take, you know, a minute or 2 minutes to compose.
Right.
It took a while to compose and get it right and say exactly what you want to say. So we know that she put a lot into it. So for us, it's very touching, and we appreciate it.
Yeah, when you think about it, you open it, you love it, you're so happy and you're excited. But to take the time to then sit down, compose the email, and then send it to us, that is very special.
Right.
And we really appreciate you taking the time to call or text or write and let us know your really kind comments, and just feeling that support and love and aloha is amazing for us.
This is a new product. It's our Lani Lei earrings. They're gold plated over 0.925 sterling silver. The post is a post back closure. The size, they're kind of a manini size, but at the same time, you wouldn't want this large. You want it to be a smaller size.
You know, I love the size actually, because I like to have earrings that I can wear all the time. And as you know, we have a lot of trending fashion with multiple piercing.
Yes.
So a lot of people are wearing multiple earrings, and so you have to have it small enough that you can wear multiple. It can't be huge.
In fact, Lori's kind of old school. She only has one piercing, but my daughter has a couple of them.
I have thought about getting more.
Yeah, Lori thought, maybe I should get another one. So this would be a perfect. It's not like overwhelming.
Right.
It would sit on your lobe perfectly.
Right. Yes.
And I think it would be a compliment to any style earring that you're wearing.
Well, and then the circle we always talk about has a lot of symbolism, circle of life. It is a really good luck symbol, but tying it to the lei, because you've got these multiple colors within the CZs, is really beautiful. I mean, growing up here, leis were just so much a part of every special event, anytime there was something important. And I love wearing leis or gifting leis, but there are some people who want to wear leis, but they can't because they might be sensitive to the smell, the scents, or you know, even having the flowers on them. So here's another way that you can give a gift of aloha and wearing a symbol of a lei, and especially nice to gift to someone on the mainland. We have so many friends and family and customers who tell us, it's actually heartbreaking sometimes for me listening to, oh, my daughter or my son is, you know, and they're like so far away, and it's multiple flights and layovers just to get there.
Lori's thinking about our daughter, that when she goes away, you can't just jump on one plane. You have to jump on a couple planes to get to them.
Or do a layover. But no, recently I was talking to someone too, and they were saying, oh, my son ended up meeting a girl, you know, and they got married, a woman got married, and it's so far away, we have to lay over in one city and then catch another flight here. It takes us 2 days to get there. But even with our niece, she went away after college, and we haven't really seen her for
years. Almost been, I don't know, 8 or 9 years. So it is kind of sad, but at the same time, you want them to spread their wings and grow. So this is, you show up at their doorstep. They know you're coming, hopefully. And then you have these in that nice little gift box that we give you, and you open the box and bling, that little light catches their eye, and you could see immediately that it has the colors of Hawaii, and it has that amount of kind of Hawaiian that and symbolism that you want to get across. So these are great because of that 0.925 sterling silver. I said they're gold plated, which they are, and everybody loves having that precious metal.
Right.
Silver has gone up substantially.
I'm amazed that we can offer it for this price.
I
being
don't know,
sterling
yeah.
silver.
Well,
Probably
we have-
not for too long.
And
Limited quantities.
we have limited quantities of this one in particular
I
because of
know.
the popularity.
It's so crazy,
We
the
tried to get a
pricing.
lot, but we couldn't, not at this price.
Right.
And you know, for us, we pass on good deals to you. So if we're able to get it at a great price, then we try and get a bunch and pass them on as a great deal to you. And we're having a buy two special on this, as well as many of our other things that we're featuring. But this is the first time that we have featured this in the whole time we've been on, which we're, you know, at the end of the year, we're going into our 18th year.
Crazy.
Crazy, exactly.
Well, we started when we were 5, so.
Yes. So,
Well, okay, so now a lot of you love wearing black, for example, or you just usually wear one tone. And so this is where you can bring in a little bit of color, and it's just so subtle. I've been noticing a lot of women where I just think, oh, they look so nice. It's just adding, I guess it's thoughtfulness that you put into just adding a little bit of that color, and it's a little bit of sparkle, just not too much bling. Of course, you can wear this if you're wearing something Aloha print or with vibrant, a lot of colors. I'm just saying that I notice a lot of you have your favorites. I mean, you might just wear white, you might just wear pink, you might just wear green, or, you know, black. And so this is where you can kind of accent what you're wearing. And I never get tired of people emailing or texting us saying, oh, I sent someone a gift. Thank you so much for sending it out, packaging it for us. They were thrilled. You know, they just loved it. And it just made their day hearing that person so happy. And it just makes our day getting those kind of messages.
you are going to love this item. We priced it especially for you at this fantastic
I'm
price.
always so shocked, but then I think, well, I like when people say thank you for making it so affordable, but this is really beautiful. And
Well, too, I wanted it so it's accessible to
yeah,
everybody.
it's true.
But can I point out, it really feels, when you're wearing it, it feels like a very, very expensive piece. It has a nice weight to it, and it has all these accented charms that go on it, and it highlights what you love about
Well,
the
you know,
sea.
what I love about it is it really does make you smile.
It
And
does.
We talk about that, but it's true. You know, people will say, oh, it made me smile. It brought a smile to my face. And so many of you are gifting to someone important in your life. But there's also all those people that, you know, we like to show appreciation to people who make our lives easier. It could just be something where you see them on a regular basis. But something like this, look at how beautiful those colors are. And I love the seashells and the sea animals. This one has honu.
This is our Moana Lei Seascape Charm Bracelet, silver plated over copper. It has glass and inspired sea inspired beads throughout the whole bracelet. It's also adjustable up to 9 inches. And we have two choices. You could get the ocean blue or you could get the sea green. Each one has different charms on it. So if you even wanted to wear them together, you could. But you could see how the charms run up and down along the bracelet itself. You could see the extra chain. Even the chain that allows you to adjust it has a little heart at the end.
I know, it's so thoughtful.
There were all
I
these
love that.
details that we wanted in the bracelet itself. But having that buy two special allows you to get both of these at even more of an amazing price.
Right.
And then we like to do that a lot for you because we know how things are getting expensive lately. So to be able to do something like this for you and to be able to have you gift it to somebody
Right.
is important for us. We also want you to feel good about it when
Right.
you get it in, when it's shipped to you. So you
Right.
could see 9 inches
I
with
like
the
that.
extension.
Right.
But
It's so great having it be adjustable because you can make it as small or as big as you want or want to wear it. Everybody has a different way of wearing it.
yeah, some people like a little bit tighter. Some people like a little bit looser. And that chain, you can adjust up to 2 inches. So you could go down to size 7 or all the way up to size 9.
Well, this is one of those pieces where I could just stare at it and it's really interesting to look at because
Yes.
you keep finding something new or different or unique that you didn't notice. And especially when you put it into the light, whether it's, inside lighting or once you get outside, the way the light hits through the glass and the beads, it's so beautiful. You're really going to love it.
And then, being in Hawaii, to have a sea-inspired bracelet,
Yes.
that in itself, you got to have one of those.
Right.
Now, you could see side by
It
side
looks good
the
double.
blue with the green. It does look very good double. It looks very, very expensive. It feels just as expensive when you're wearing it, which I love because you want to feel kind of elevated and glamorous when you're wearing something like that. And then the amount of bling that you get is really nice too because
Right.
you want that bling.
Yeah, and it's all about how it makes you feel because if it makes you happy or it brightens your day, that's how you go out about the world.
Right.
You're giving off, what you're feeling. And then it's what you receive back, I think, because people embrace that positive energy that you're giving off.
Plus, I think we need a daily reminder. And if you could look down at your wrist and have a daily reminder of how beautiful our environment is and how amazing it is to live so close to the sea
It's
and
like
have
coming from a place of gratitude.
exactly.
Really. Yeah.
And it's very easy to order. You could log on to www.showcasehawaii.tv. You could give us a call at 888-965-7467
Or 808-892-3337.
or shoot that QR code in our lower right hand of our screen and it'll take you to our site. Well, we hope you're able to get in on one of these great deals today.
The ordering process is so fast and so easy, so log on to showcasehawaii.tv.
Thanks for watching.
Bye for now.